We can vividly remember protests unfolding in other cities and right here in our backyard. It was an incredibly trying time for the country and for George Floyd's family. Tonight, his brother here at the Covenant Avenue Baptist Church committing to carry on his legacy.
You all are here because you care.
A community's commitment on display Thursday night in Harlem to ensure that George Floyd did not die in vain. It's been 3 years since Floyd was murdered on a Minneapolis street, when now convicted former police officer Derek Chauvin kneeled on Floyd's neck for 9 minutes and 29 seconds.
I wanted this celebration to bring joy and unity and love together, because that's what it's going to take for the change.
George Floyd's brother, Terrence, led Thursday night's memorial service in Harlem, where he made it clear he's also pushing for more accountability within law enforcement.
We're fighting for the George Floyd Policing Act, and we want it to be passed, and we want full accountability to the fullest extent for those that commit crimes.
Locally, New York City did its part to push through significant police reform. But nationally, the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act remains stalled in Congress. On Thursday, President Joe Biden released a statement which reads in part, quote, "George Floyd's murder exposed for many what black and brown communities have long known and experienced, that we must make a whole of society commitment to ensure that our nation lives up to its founding promise of fair and impartial justice for all under the law." Eric Garner's mother, Gwen Carr, urged the crowd to keep fighting.
So then you have to say, well, what am I going to do? So what I decided to do was turn my mourning into a movement.
That moment was reignited after George Floyd's murder,
George Floyd!
leading to protests across the country. 3 years later, Terrence Floyd says he is not afraid to look at the video of his brother's last moments and believes George's legacy lives on in those who refuse to look away from it.
You can see people protesting, but if they don't show that, people could forget. They could just say, oh, they was out there protesting. Why? I don't know. But if you show the video, they'll know. They'll remember who George Floyd is.
Civil rights organizations, including the National Action Network and the National Urban League, are pushing for accountability, not just in the streets, but in the boardroom. They say hundreds of corporations across the country pledged hundreds of millions of dollars for diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. They say many of those corporations are not living up to that pledge.